Hello guys, Rabbit Jake here, back at it with another tech video with the sleeper PC, and I've taken it completely apart. As you can see. Two side panels are there, the front bezel's there, the top cover is right there, and I was looking at getting a CPU. I was kind of thinking about getting the Pentium G3258, mainly because it's price, but I thought it wouldn't be very good for recording, since I record multiple games. I play many games. I know I can play games very well, but I don't know how good it would be for recording games. So I decided to look at some Xeon CPUs on eBay, and I pick up like an Intel Xeon W3550 for less than $20 on eBay right now. And it's a 4-core CPU. Its socket type is the 1366. So those motherboards are quite expensive compared to other motherboards out on the market, like the AM3 Plus CPU socket type motherboards. This is a lot more expensive, but the CPU is a lot cheaper. It's 4-core, but is hyper-threading, so you can make it technically be an 8-core CPU. But I mean, I found a motherboard also for like $60, so $80 to get a CPU motherboard, so that'd be pretty good. And it's all the screws on it also. And here's the inside. Here's what it looks like without anything on the case. Probably gonna put an 80mm right here. That's what it takes. And then up on the front right here, I've marked this out with a pencil. These pencil marks. This is where I'll drill holes into it and put a 92mm fan right in here. I was going to put a 120mm fan in this spot right here and just drill out an area, but it would interfere with this, which is where the cables from the front bezel go, like the power cable. This is the power on cables. Yeah. No, this is for the USB, which I think is broken, but this is for the power on, reset, and just the hard drive LED, which is right here, and then the power on LED, which is right here. But gonna make it 92mm up here, and then I also marked on one of these side panels. I marked also 92mm slot. I have 92mm on it, and I was going to probably drill that out for another intake fan. And then my power supply, I still have it. It's gonna go right up here. But it looks like, I was just looking at the motherboard. It would probably fit in the computer. I think it would go all the way back to this screw slot and be about this large, but it comes with 2 graphics card slots, so that's really good. So I can get like 2 graphics cards in, which I probably won't ever do, but that CPU is great for the price right now. 4 cores, and then with hyper-threading you get 8 cores, so that would just destroy any game really. And I can get some cheap RAM for it and everything like that, but that'd be great for my recordings also, because I was looking at the FX 6100 AMD CPU, and I heard that it's not that good because it has the bulldozer architecture in it, and I've heard that pile driver is a lot better, but it's slightly higher out of my price budget, because the cheapest one's, I think it's like $80, I think, so that's kind of out of the picture for that. But getting a Xeon CPU, and for Intel's really good CPUs, like they have really good CPUs, processors, everything like that. That CPU would probably kill in any game I get, but the motherboard only has like 5, no, I think it's 5 USB 2.0 ports on the back, an Ethernet port, and PS2, and 2 of those PS2 ports, 1 for keyboard, 1 for mouse. So, and there's no video on the motherboard, the one I was looking at least. But I can get tons of graphics. I get 2 graphics cards in it, which I probably won't ever do, but for that price, I can get great performance out of it with hyper-threading also. So I was looking at an HP motherboard, and I was looking at it, making sure how many fan headers there are. I just contacted the eBay seller to see how many fan headers are on it, so I know if I can do it, or I'll have to get Molex connector fans, which I'm okay with, or paying a little more to get a fan controller right up in this 3.5 slot. But that's really it, I guess. Short update video, but this is gonna be pretty good. Good sleeper PC. And then I do these laptops over here. My Toshiba laptop I've had for a long time, and this HP laptop, which is mainly just for diagnosing errors on vehicles. So do a BMW. I haven't really got working yet for diagnosing errors, but because we have error codes on BMW. So yeah, but great CPU I can get for that price. I saw $15. Buy it now with free shipping. It comes with a fast shipping also, so I can get here quickly. I'll probably have the computer built and probably record it by August 11th, unless the parts come in earlier and get it August 10th, which I doubt it, because some of the parts are at 11, but it's quite a ways from now, since this is like the 4th, I think, I don't know. It's a day, so like take a while. I'll still be stuck with the 5160s until I get the W3550 Xeon CPUs, which I think they are 3 gigahertz and pretty much 8 cores, and they had near like a 5,500 pass mark score, somewhere around there, which is pretty good, and it uses like 130 watts. But apparently the HP computer that the motherboard would come with only had a max of a 600 watt power supply, which is what I have. So it probably wouldn't be bad, because all I would really be using is the CPU and the graphics card, which is at max 150 watts. So that's probably no big deal right there. That's pretty much all the power I'd be using, so probably around, at max, which I doubt, would probably be 500 watts of usage, but I doubt it. Whatever. But probably gonna go with that Xeon CPU. Get cheap motherboard, like a good deal on motherboard for $60, and I'd be at like $80, which is still cheaper than what I was looking at for the FX 6100. And this one performs better. It's better architecture. It's just a better CPU all around, because pretty much 8 cores, and the FX 6100 technically 3 cores, but it's they have CMT technology, which makes it 6 cores, whatever. But that's gonna wrap up for this video, guys. And actually, also I forgot to say, I have this marked out over here for a 120mm exhaust top fan. So I think it goes the wrong way. And I've made it so it won't interfere with the power supply. So it'd be like I mean, this goes over that part, but it pretty much be like this, and then exhaust fan right about here, 120, just blowing straight out of the system. But I'll record another video once I have the all the parts, and I'll build it on video. Probably have it going like 2x mode, just so it's probably my own. This is the computer I pretty much built all the way, because I've never built a computer just straight away. I just kind of added graphics cards or RAM and a CPU. That's pretty much as far as I've gone. I haven't added a motherboard or anything like that, so that'll be kind of different for me, but whatever. I'll see you guys probably on August 11th. This will probably go up tomorrow or tonight, maybe. Probably have it scheduled for tomorrow. But hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully the parts I get work, because I would suck putting it all together and it doesn't turn on. But I'm Rabbit Jake, and I'm out.